Okay, can everyone hear me out in the back? Good? Okay, good. So, before I start, I would just like to thank our Indigenous brothers and sisters who came here and did a smudging ceremony for us at our sacred ground. So, round of applause for them. Thank you. Okay, my name is Andrew McGillivray. I will be reading my speech because what I like to say is I like to spit fire and it might get us in trouble. So we have a big crowd here, so I need to make sure I don't say anything incorrect. So I am a naval officer. I retired from the Canadian Armed Forces about 7 months ago. And I am a, thank you. And so I'm one of the founding members of Veterans for Freedom. And just a quick point, I know everyone's asking about our merchandise. We didn't think we were going to sell as much as we did at our fundraiser, so it's coming. We'll put out an announcement maybe in about 2 or 3 weeks. We're going to get our store up and running, and then you can get on there and purchase the mugs, the t-shirts, and everything else. So that is coming. Okay, so what happened here in February on our sacred ground was a disgrace, okay? Our veterans were here to support their truckers in their right to peaceful protest, okay? The veterans here felt the jackboots of the police who boasted and bragged about that in their internal chats, okay? Exactly. With that being said, I probably had about 50 interactions with the rank and file police while I was in Ottawa, okay? 99% of those interactions were positive. They thanked me for my service, they asked about my career, and so we do not want to demonize all of the police across the country for the actions of a few, okay? So please keep that in mind. And so what happened here in February, what the federal government doesn't know is that they poked the bear, okay? They poked the bear. The veterans are standing too. We will step up and we will defend the rights and freedoms of Canadian citizens as we did in our past life, okay? And like my brother Daryl said earlier, we are at over 500 applications. By the summer, we will be into the thousands, okay? We will have thousands of veterans. And so one major announcement that was made at our fundraiser on Thursday is with the Army, they have honorary colonels who are part of their regiments or whatever. Sorry, I'm a Navy guy, I don't know all the details. But with us in the Navy, we have honorary captain navies, okay? And so a big announcement for us on Thursday was the honorary colonel of Veterans for Freedom is Brian Peckford. That is a huge announcement for us in our organization. So now, the government-funded media, or GFM, I like to call them, okay? They're going to smear us. They have already started. They email us, they ask us for interviews. In the emails, they thank us for our service, and then they turn around and write hit pieces on us. If they want to attack veterans and veteran organizations who have defended their rights and freedoms, they have the right to do so. They are just going to have to live with themselves, okay? And I got a lot of questions because I've been putting in about 16, 17 hours a day with my fellow steering committee members. And they ask me, they say, hey Drew, why is your mind so sharp? Okay? And the reason being, there's three things. One, I don't drink alcohol. I stopped about 2.5 years ago, okay? That lifted a mental fog that I had had for over 20 years. The two other things that I've done that do not affect me in whatsoever and keeps my mind sharp, and I like to call it the unbeatable mind, is I do not watch government-funded media. And I do not have any social media, okay? I believe that those two things are a poison to our minds, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, with that being said, Veterans for Freedom, we will not lower ourselves to their level. We will take the high road. We believe in inclusive patriotism. We will work hard to unite Canadians, not divide them. We will work hard to set a positive example for the future generations of Canadians. And so the hate and vitriol has already started with us. We receive endless emails calling us traitors, racists, white supremacists, anti-vaxxers, the usual playbook. However, with my brothers and sisters in arms, what they don't know, or what our people know, but what the haters don't know, is that we have over probably more vaccinations than 99% of the world's population. We are not anti-vaxxer, we are pro-choice. That is it. And so the people who email us spewing their hate, I actually feel bad for them. They've succumbed to the hate, the segregation, and division that has been sown by our government-funded media and all levels of government. Every soldier knows that we are fighting for the rights of people to express themselves. Soldiers don't fight for the hateful words that come from someone's mouth. They fight for everyone to have the right to speak freely. What these people don't know is that they can insult us all they like, okay? But the brother and sisterhoods that have been forged through our military service, through combat, is unbreakable. Our resolve is infinite. We will be the beacon of light for you in these dark times. And so I just want to talk about something else that is near and dear to my heart. Right now, we have over 900 of our brothers and sisters in arms who are being kicked out of the Canadian Armed Forces due to their vaccine status. And so with those people being kicked out, that is over $800 million worth of your tax dollars being flushed down the drain. 17 pilots at $30 million apiece. 2 of those pilots are 427 Squadron pilots. They're our special forces, the best of the best. Some of them are only a handful of years away from their pensions. 21 years they've served our country. They are now being kicked out. They do not get their pension, and they do not get their medical benefits for them and their family for the rest of their lives. And so what I ask is if you can call your MPs, and I know everyone talks about the letters and that sort of thing, we need to put pressure on them to say, hey, why are you doing this to our serving brothers and sisters of Canada? So if you can, reach out to them and let them know that you as a Canadian citizen are not okay with that.
We are not.
We are not.
And so I wanted to give a shout out to a fellow sailor who got the boot a couple weeks ago, okay? He was in 16 years. He is 9 years away from his pension. And his name is Evan McFatridge. And so Evan came down and made his way down here to come to our fundraiser and support us. So we have Evan over here. I just wanted to step up to the stage here. Come here. So he got kicked out. His wife has to go get a job, and he has to take care of the kids, and he was the sole money maker of the family, and it's thrown his, well, I can't speak that, it's thrown his life into upside down, but he's because of that, he's had to change his whole life, okay? So Evan is one of our brothers who's got kicked out over this vaccine.
Unacceptable! Unacceptable!
And, well, he's one of our brothers. He is my brother, but I definitely mentioned the brothers and sisters already. We know that. So, with the veterans here, and people who want to come speak to me, even the counter-protesters, okay? We are going to kill them with kindness. I will stay here until every single person who wants to speak to me, whenever that lineup's done, I will stay right to midnight, and I will talk about the movement. I will talk about Veterans for Freedom, and that is how we are going to win. We are going to win through communication and honest discussion with these people, okay? Personally, I'm tired of the F. Trudeau stuff, okay? In the military, we have something called the Globe and Mail test, okay? When we do stuff, we say things, we say, okay, what's the Globe and Mail going to write about us, okay? So the F. Trudeau stuff is not something we support, okay? So you can do what you want to do, but remember, you're setting the example for the future generations of future generations of Canadians, and that, in my opinion, is not the way to do it.
Exactly.
We do need your help, okay? We have a stand over here at table. We have a donation box there. A lot of us, like myself, we're on half pensions. We don't make a lot of money. We put as much money as we can into this organization, but if you can help us, we will be your conduit, okay? You guys have jobs and full-time jobs, etc., and families to take care of. We will be your conduit, and if you help pass that on to us, we will fight for you, okay? So just something to keep in mind. If you can help us out, it would be much appreciated, and we're going to continue the fight. All right, and I just want to give a shout out to Neil. Okay, Neil said something and he got the ball rolling on this. So I just want to get a round of applause for Neil, and then we'll conclude and we'll be all finished here. Okay, so I'll be over at the Vets for Freedom table. If anyone wants to come and talk to me, I'll be here until, like I said, that line's all done. Thank you very much.
Drew? Really? You guys are absolutely wonderful. What a great day! Now, something that just happened a few minutes ago. You saw the police come all the way around here. The lights on, all the way around. We didn't ask them to do that. They came and saluted this monument today. We did not ask them to do this. Although I did say to the LO, I said at some point in time, your officer is going to have to salute that monument, and I think that stuck with him. So that is a very big part of our healing to start. Ladies and gentlemen, the police officers on the left are bringing up their Harleys. Give them a salute, please. Thank you. Thank you. I love you all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we encourage you now to go put money in your meters so that you don't get a huge parking ticket. And we encourage you to go have a pee and grab a sandwich. And then we encourage you to come meet us on the hill where we have music and Mr. Freedom and all sorts of speakers. And the day will continue. We are not letting go and we are not backing down. See you on the hill. All right.
Ladies and